everyone, so today we got some huge news regarding the Dynamax Adventures here within the Crown Tundra system for Pokemon Sword and Shield. This is something that I really wanted and a lot of people as well, and finally we get a lot of juicy information here today before it actually releases. So let's take a look and see what we have in store. For this video here today, guys, so Pikachu, they actually had a live stream here service here today talking about the Crown Tundra and the Dynamax system. If you guys don't know what Pikachu is, it's basically just them kind of clarifying the DLC and regarding Pokemon news and all that other stuff as well. And I feel like as a community going into this event, there's a lot of Dynamax Adventure news that didn't really get covered or filled in or whatever it may be. And we were wondering of when are we actually going to get that information instead of like finding it ourselves and having to watch art, like literally reading articles to watching YouTube videos and all that other stuff here today. But a lot of it has been actually confirmed. There are some stuff here that I want to talk about that we still don't know yet for information, but this is really huge as it is in general. So I'm gonna go on the Cerebi right now. They have it fully translated, which thank you of course to Cerebi, and we'll kind of read the article, we'll talk about the information, and this is kind of like a good news bad news scenario. It's Pokemon in general. Some people are gonna be happy, some people are gonna be pissed off. It just as it is right there. So let's hop right into Cerebi, let's read this article, and we'll talk about more information on the Dynamax Adventures. I'm also on their Twitter as well to provide kind of more information about it, but either way, I have this article right here, which of course where my mouse is, and I'm going to read this all. We'll talk about the information, and like I said, it could be good news and bad news and all that stuff, but I'm just glad that we got this information here today. So in this article right here, it says, during today's episode of Pikachu, some new elements were revealed for the Crown Tundra ahead of its release next week, which of course is going to be late Thursday and, you know, early Friday for Europe and Japan and all that, which we still need to get time zones. Hopefully we do get that provided here soon, but either way, let's continue on. So this showcase has focused on Dynamax Adventures and showcase that to get the legendary Pokemon, you have to face off against 3 Dynamax Pokemon beforehand. So it's confirmed already that you have to face 3 Pokemon and then a legendary Pokemon. A lot of people were speculating that it's kind of going to be like kind of like the star system of what they have in the raid dens, of basically, you know, you start off with 1 star when you first start the game, and then 5 of course is the highest you go. So it's like you face like 1, you go to 5, and then the legendary Pokemon, which would be kind of cool, but like I said, it'd be kind of easy. You know, we're all basically level 100 Pokemon at this point. But like, does that confirm though for like the 3 Pokemon you face beforehand? Are they going to be at that 5-star system, especially you using rental Pokemon, which is going to make it a little bit more difficult than your actual party Pokemon? We don't really know anything about that yet. So yeah, it's kind of cool. You face 3 Pokemon, then the legendary. You guys kind of get it. So continuing more after it, from where you start after defeating it, and then have a choice of where to go beforehand, finally getting to that legendary Pokemon. So when we've seen screenshots of this here before, a lot of people are wondering of why is there someone right here, like a random person in a den, why is there berries or any of that other kind of stuff? They actually heal you, or your Pokemon could be healed after this. And this is what I find so cool about the Dynamax Adventures, because like I said beforehand, Pokemon games are really easy, and it's not going to be as difficult as the OG players were back in the day or whatever it may be. But this actually makes it kind of a little bit challenging. I really like this beforehand. It says here, damage received from the previous stages carries over, so PP and HP lost is continued onwards. However, you can find characters and berries on the paths that can heal. So this is so sick. So for example, if you use like a water type Pokemon and Hydro Pump, right? You use it 3 times. That means you only have 2 Hydro Pump left to face the other 2 Pokemon or the legendary Pokemon. But you can go over and cross over to, let's say there's a random nursery person just chilling in one of the alleyways, and it's like, oh, you chose this path, we could heal your Pokemon for you. So I like how there's a lot of strategy to that. I love it a lot. You know, it makes it definitely a little bit difficult, and I love that aspect, and I can't wait to actually play like the Dynamax Adventures, you know, with my friends and with viewers or whatever it may be. I find that actually kind of sick in my personal opinion, especially like HP and that loss as well, because, you know, in some images I'll show here later on in this video, how they have like kind of like a 4 heart system, and I'm guessing like that's how many lives you actually have. So if a Pokemon does go down, then you only of course have 3 to actually complete the Dynamax Dynamax Adventure. So I like that a lot, man. It definitely gives it a little bit of a challenge, and finally, like, we kind of get something like that within Sword and Shield right here. But either way, moving on, you are guaranteed a capture of the legendary Pokemon you face, but you could only capture one. So it says right here, even on their Twitter as well, so the legendary Pokemon fought in Dynamax Adventures in the Crown Tundra have a 100% chance of capture. You could only get each legendary Pokemon once in Dynamax Adventure in the Crown Tundra. So let's talk about all this right here. So this is also a good and a piss off thing. I feel like the good thing about this is, number one, people could use any ball to catch a legendary Pokemon. I'm saying for like shiny wise or just a Pokemon wise, like for example, if it's a blue or yellow variation of a Pokemon, you could use a different sort of ball to catch them so it kind of matches the Pokemon. That's pretty cool. Number two, you don't have to go and farm the Master Ball system from the Roto Lotto, or you don't have to be desperate for the Master Balls at all. You're basically good at that point. Three, I think the pissed off aspect about this is what a lot of people are not going to like about this, is that it's 100% catch rate, so it's like so-called easy, right? But you guys had to look at it as well, right? You have the rental Pokemon system. You can't use your own Pokemon. You know, the move sets that you use, the life that you lose, continued onward within the Dynamax Adventures, so it makes it a little bit difficult. And since this is a legendary Pokemon, I feel like these Pokemon aren't going to be as difficult as the Mewtwo and the Zero Aura raids that we had as community events throughout the year of Pokemon Sword and Shield. I feel like they're going to be just a little bit difficult than a 5-star raid, because the Mewtwo and Zero Aura were on a whole nother level, and I don't think personally that the legendary raids are going to be like that. I feel like they're going to be nerfed just a little bit. Like, I think they're still going to be a little bit hard depending on how many lives that you have left in these adventures, but it's not going to be like, I feel like the Mewtwo or the Zero Aura raids, but it's still a little bit of a challenge here. Like I said, this is more of a challenge that we actually got within these games, so I'll take it, man. And especially it's kind of good for me because I don't really want to go and try to farm Master Balls or whatever it may be, or be desperate of saying, hey, do you have an extra Master Ball to give away so I can capture this Pokemon, and I don't have to worry about it. The only thing I really worry about these Dynamax Adventures, that this is really the only news that we need, is that since we can only capture one right here, are you allowed to do the shiny system in the game? Like, I want shiny legendaries. Are you allowed to do it? Because I feel like with Game Freak and Pokemon, they're not going to tell you until you actually go into the game. I remember going into the Isle of Armor that I really want the shiny Hun Cubfu, but you couldn't do it. I think it was like an hour into the DLC. I think Cerebi came out with a statement, or like Game Freak or Pokemon, that you weren't able to shiny hunt the Pokemon. And are we gonna have that exact same thing going into this DLC of we're like an hour in and it's like, oh yeah, you could do it, but we had to wait for like an article or YouTube video of how to actually do it in the first place? Or are they gonna tell us like the 4 days prior to the DLC's release? I have really no idea yet. If we do get information on that, and if we do get information of that, of course I will put up a video for you guys here on, of course, YouTube. But that's really the only thing that I'm actually terrified about all this right here. They show kind of more information here. The Japanese variety show Pokenchi has revealed some further details. So like I said before, when you click on this, it's basically like the rental system. We all know about this. I still find it very cool. It makes it more of a challenge. I like that, but just the big news is, are you allowed to shiny hunt the Pokemon? Like, I really hope you do, man. I hope that we get information about that. But I still find it cool how to like move sets to how much HP that you lost that actually transfers into the next raid and all that. So I kind of find that cool because, like I said, it's challenging, as I said many times. But one thing that caught me off guard right here as well is that the next Pikachu hat is actually available right now. I did a video yesterday, of course, on you guys, of the Unova hat Pikachu, of how to actually obtain it. But now the Kalos Pikachu hat is available, which is like one of my favorite hats of Ash, and I'm actually glad to actually get this Pikachu in the first place. So Cerebi update, the Kalos Cat Pikachu distribution has now begun, available with the code KalosPika, redeemable until, of course, November 30th, as you guys see in my videos here beforehand. So yeah, this is definitely like a week early. I love it. You know, we still have the Alola Cap in the World Cap. I didn't talk about the Alola Cap yesterday. I totally forgot all about that. That actually comes out on the Friday of the DLC, and of course the World Cap will be after that. You guys kind of get the point right here. But of course I'll talk about how to actually get this hat in a game to end the video off right here. So let's hop right into Sword and Shield. So guys, I'm now into Sword and Shield right now, just to show you guys how to get the Kalos Cap Pikachu, just in case if you guys don't know or forget or whatever it may be. Also, I did some more damage on Volcarona. You know, I did 190 eggs on it last night. They take a long time to hatch, man. I hope I get this Mon. I still have 5 days to actually obtain it in the first place, but I'm going to keep on going. But I'm glad I actually did a lot of work on it. But either way, back to Pikachu right here. So if you guys, of course, want to get the Kalos Pikachu, make sure, of course, have your Switch docked in and all that kind of good stuff. But yeah, same. It's Kalos Pika, man. You know, oh, man, I really miss the anime, man. I'm not going to lie. It had some bad times of especially what happened into the show, but it was such, like, it was good overall. You could say meh about the games, but the anime was so freaking good, man. But either way, so Kalos Pika, have it into, of course, the mystery gift system right here. We should, of course, get our new Pikachu. So yes, Pikachu Kalos cap gift. Let's go and redeem that. So now officially, I only have 2 more Pikachu left to go. And like I said before, guys, to the previous hats, they all end on November 30th. So just in case if you don't have them, I do have videos in my channel right here if you want to search them online. I'm pretty sure that there is a lot of information right there and the codes given. But there we go. So I've got the new Pikachu hat. We're going to go, of course, to our box 1. Because box 1, of course, is where I'm going to have it and be with other Pikachu in my box. So we'll go into box 1. It's Kalos Hat Pikachu, the exact same. It has static. Love to see that hat right there. We're going to move over to box 3. I got to do some organization with my boxes before the Crown Tundra, but I'm going to just put them right here, right beside the low punny. So yes, so now we have Kalos Pikachu. I have normal, the Coco hat, Kanto and Johto. I have Hoenn. Sinnoh, sorry, I was about to say Hoenn on that one, but Sinnoh, and then Unova. So it's pretty cool. So yeah, there we go. So the Pikachu hat out a week early. I'm still really shocked about that. I thought that was going to be actually next week, but I thought I'd put in this video right here for you guys, know how to obtain it, all that kind of good stuff. And yeah, I'll save the game, of course, as well. Almost 500 hours in this game. You'd love to see that. And yeah, that's how you get, of course, the Kalos Pikachu hat as well. But there you go, guys. That is my video here today. I hope that you guys really enjoyed. How do you guys feel about the Dynamax Adventure news here for Pokemon? Like I said, there are some a little bit errors to it, but I'm a shiny guy. I just really hope that we actually do get that information here soon. Other than that, though, I think it's kind of alright. You know, it makes it a little bit more difficult through the Dynamax Adventures. I feel like it's still going to be relatively easy, but just this information that we got, this is what we needed as a Pokemon community going into the Crown Tundra, because we basically know, well, everything else, not really the stories, but I'm kind of like not going to kind of cover that just because like I feel like I want to discover it myself when I actually play the DLC. But for an adventure game like this, I'm glad that we actually did get that information. But if you guys, of course, enjoyed this video, make sure, of course, to leave a like, and also, like I said, just comment how do you guys feel about it, and subscribe to the channel. That'd be greatly appreciated, because of course you get that notification every time I pop up a new video here for the channel. But either way, guys, much love. Thank you for watching, and of course we'll bring you guys more Crown Tundra news leading up to the release date. We are 5 days away, guys. I cannot wait. And also, if you guys want, follow me on twitch.tv/flame_ca. I have it down in the link in the description below. I'll be doing my 12+ hour stream on, of course, Thursday night of when it comes out. We still got to get the time zones. I feel like we're gonna get them, I'd say Monday or Tuesday or even Wednesday. We'll probably get that, and of course I'll provide you guys on that. But either way, thank you guys for watching. Peace out, and I hope you all have a fantastic day. Much love, bros.